When I arrived in Ottawa in 2007, probably one of the biggest concerns that the public raised had to do with youth drug addiction, or even youth being involved in drugs and alcohol. When we first started STEP, which is Support, Treatment, Education, Prevention, the four-legged stool we considered as an intervention model when it came to young people and drug addiction or alcohol use. We focused most of our energy on the treatment side. The impact we've had with young people finishing school, reducing or stopping drug use, reducing or stopping alcohol use, improving relationships with their families, peers, and community and schools have had a dramatic impact on those young people. We need to focus our energy at this point in time on that education component. One of our goals was to put a school-based program into all the high schools in the city, which doesn't sound like it's very difficult until you say it's 57 high schools. That's a lot of schools. Rideau Wood for us was a real good partner because they were already involved in some of those schools. Maison Fraternité in the Francophone schools. And we had to find a partner who was actually willing to help us financially support some of those. So the SENS Foundation were one of the first organizations who stepped up and said they wanted to be a part of the solution.
The Rideau Wood program and Project STEP cover a huge range of services within the school board. We not only deal with kids that are struggling themselves with addiction, we do a huge component of education and awareness, educating teachers and parenting for prevention. We are able to work as a team to build an education program that meets the needs not only emotionally but educationally of these students.
The big thing with the Rideau Wood and STEP program is we're trying to educate them. You can't take a kid and put him in a room and say you have to stop using drugs. That's not going to work. It's the whole student, the whole person that we're looking after here. It's not just about curriculum.
I think one of the big shocks for many of parents in our community is that addiction doesn't discriminate. Project STEP is a lifeline for us.
I often talk to a lot of people about how successful this program has been. However, we can be even more successful. We need to get more people engaged in this city of 1 million people, more people engaged than ever before to ensure we are continuing to provide this program to our young people in our schools. We will reduce crime, we will improve the lives of young people and families and communities into the future, but only if you become involved.